position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Northwestern Wildcats, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Northwestern as the kickoff team on the field as we're about ready to start. He'll bring it out. It's Thompson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
You delayed, bro. Yo, you hear me? Yo. Trying to see if this motherfucker hear me. Giz, Greg, Cortez, what up, bro? Nah, I hear him talking, but he not Black. You hear me, bro? Yeah. Can you hear me, nigga? Yeah, I think his mic might be fucked up, bro.
team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Northwestern Wildcats. Taking on the runner-up from last year's national.
But they really gotta do something about
championship,
these
the Florida
servers,
State
bro. It's
Seminoles.
like every time someone has, I mean, I guess it'd be cool sometimes, but it's like someone always has some little delay, bro. See, like this time I got it.
The Seminoles will put total weather to crank us up. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Alright, we'll just write it out this time, but if it happens again, I'll just play it real
American
quick.
sports feels the pressure or the
That
weight
shit.
on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base
I don't
of
know why
teams
this shit be like this.
ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Northwestern Wildcats, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
Alright, I'm good on my end this time. See if it says something.
Northwestern ready to kick it off to get things started. Fielded in the end zone, it's Thompson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Wants to adjust the pattern. Dropping back, it's Berry. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. The Seminoles moving quickly to the line.
Nice catch there. I'll tell you, the Seminole passing attack has come a long way over the...
Turning it on. At the 30. 10. And he's slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown.
My boy Manny, what up, bro?
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Wasn't quite able to shake loose as he steps out of bounds at the 22. This place is
running back hurt?
It's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Rushes on him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy like that.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. The handoff to Johnson. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Tom, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
Makes the grab. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Really nice job by the defense there. You're trying to force the quarterback to throw the football in front of you and allow your guys to square up and make a tackle out in space. You got to force the ball carrier to do something special after the catch.
Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that,
that motherfucker almost got to us.
Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. On the run, fires downfield.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
Northwestern making quick work on this drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, and now the defense is really on its heels. Now on 1st and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. They'll try to get it in with the run. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. The Wildcats trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. Buys a little time. The throw. Back swinging for the goal line. Touchdown Wildcats. A great catch and run for 6. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
My boy DP, what's up, bro? I ain't gonna lie, these fucking, his team is fast as hell.
Offense changing the play. Scanning the field, it's Sperry. Bringing the heat. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. Now on second down. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. Crosses the 30. He's got away. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
Bro, these niggas is fast as hell, bro. Look how they move.
Where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Leaves it with the back. At the 45, on its way. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Seminoles headed quickly to the line. To the air on first down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. With the catch, it's
How do we miss it?
what a play there, and he rips off a
How do we miss that?
the 16-yard line. He dialed up a beauty on that last one. It got him inside the red zone. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 16. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Makes the grab. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting
Blur,
up
what's
their
going on?
stat lines.
Yeah, we might have to rethink this strategy on defense. These motherfuckers is too fast, bro.
They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Lets it go to the end zone.
Ooh, come on, bro.
Florida State fit it in the window for the score.
Come on, hey. They playing with me. I feel like I was right there.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's
I was
ability
right
at that
there, bro.
position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive feat.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
He'll bring it out. It's forward. He'll step out of bounds at his own 13-yard line, and that will not go down on the teach tape for kick returns. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Throws to the tight end. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit.
Nah, bro,
QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the
I'm
big
Northwestern,
stats.
bro.
When nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, to get down and don't take a big hit.
A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on third down at the dope. Looking to throw for it. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive,
Oh boy, Alex, what's going on?
Come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Oh, he dropped it.
And they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Dropping back, it's Sperry. Looking to buy time. He'll throw it. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way.
Picked off.
Oh my God.
Set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guy. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Making side adjustments here. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Punts it out of the air. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
The Noles have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Gets it out fast. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and goal. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. scrimmage, he had been running wild. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And
Real money, what it do, bro?
He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. And this one splits the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He's got great speed. Just a step short of midfield as he goes out of bounds, and what a spectacular return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. Breaks into the open. Some really tough running there gets him to the 45-yard line. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design, it's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being
We for sure got to figure something out on defense, bro. These motherfuckers is
exactly. Get it to him, let him
too goddamn fast.
Plays, easy decision.
Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got the quick pass. Just keeps picking up the tough yards and gets it down to the 26.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route. And this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. They will score! Touchdown, Northwestern!
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
And no chance at a return here.
29 seconds against a track team. 3 timeouts.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Yeah, freak, but they did too much with the stadium post on here, bro.
Inside 30 seconds to play here in the second quarter. They got it 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to throw. It's Sperry. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. They couldn't do it on that last play.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the the best in the business start to become more and more human, keep getting hits on him. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable back there in that pocket.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Like right there, I don't get how that's not a pick. Like look at the animation they gave me. I had a couple close ones this game, bro.
And the Knowles have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open.
I'm saying, bro, I feel like
this guy's a problem, Reese.
I feel like we should have had that one.
He's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism better.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw, it's Sperry. Pressure coming. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. Steps away. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. Just a few seconds to go here in the 1st half, and they'll send out the field goal team. Maybe being on the right.
Yeah, freak. We kind of had to adjust that strategy, bro. He got 2 platinum takeoffs, 99, 99. 99 speed, 99
disappointment, no good. There is a flag on the field, so let's see
what?
if this guy's going to get another shot at it. So the decision has been made.
What,
the
bro?
coach will take the penalty.
How the fuck do I get a rough in the pass? I'm not even in field goal block, bro. How do I get a rough in the kicker? Look at. I wasn't even in field goal block, bruh.
No good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3.
Fuck out of here.
1st half in the books. Time now to join
My boy Cook, what up, bro? See, yeah, bro, it's turning into one of them games where, like, cause I feel like I should have had a few picks. They just not giving me good animations. And that's crazy. I got a rough in the kicker, bro. I'm in punt return, bro. How do I get a rough in the kicker on punt return? I'm not even trying to block it.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Foley. Makes a move. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They start this 3rd quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going. There he goes. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
And the Wildcats, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he
Let me get that off, bro.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls in.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Buys a little extra time. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them they'll get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Under heat, he gets rid of it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Oh. My QB just died, kids. QB just died, kids. That's crazy.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air.
I can't see my icons, bro.
Get the quarterback off the spot. Make him flush from the pocket. Put a good hill. Check, check, check. You want to do everything you can to make the QB uncomfortable. The defense did all 3 of those on this play and finished it off with a nice lick, nice physical play on the quarterback.
3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB, scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what
No, the injury settings is on default or whatever, you know, whatever it come on like regular. But yeah, the injuries is
been a nip and tuck affair in Iowa City. They're up by 7.
Injuries be crazy sometimes,
For
bro.
now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. They go to the ground. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Handoff from the gun. And the ball's free in the backfield. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. To the air, it's Berry.
Oh my God, bro. I feel like they're just taking my user. I don't know where it's taking my user.
And the Seminoles in the hurry up.
I'm there, but it's not letting me get there.
Your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player. And we're going
Change the auto sub settings. That helps with the injuries.
Right there on that play.
This has been a tight one, 3rd quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Still on his feet at the 45. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a 1st down.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
The Seminoles are moving quickly down the field.
Thank you, bro. Fuck. I feel like we had that same exact play, but at the end of the first half, we was there. But they keep giving me these stupid-ass animations while I'm floating away from the ball. Bro, now number 69? God damn.
They've all got their eyes on him. There in the pocket, and they just let him feel like maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Extending the play. Complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice game.
I love that play call. And quarterbacks are always licking their chops.
Hey, yeah, we earning scholarships out here today, bro. Happy you feel. Yeah, I knew someone said that earlier. I was like, what's that about, bro? Appreciate you. Oh, that must have became an affiliate this year or last year around this time. Baked bean.
Now they'll line it up from the 40.
I'm gonna have to talk to our training staff, bro. Like, what's going on?
Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man in the middle. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Well, they execute the in route. Now, how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Defense showing blitz here. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. Chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They're going to test the right side with this one. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get...
We just got straight ran down, but who is that, a linebacker? We can't get out of there on a linebacker.
Striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
Okay, so we just can't.
Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him. Put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
On 1st and goal, let's see if Northwestern can score. Looks as if he's going to run it. Touchdown, Northwestern. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Love the play call, love the execution. Late in the game with less than 2 minutes to go, they now take a touchdown lead and put so much pressure on the opposition in a 2-minute situation.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return.
All right, Graves, Bate, we need to stop, bro. We need to stop right here.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback making checks. Here's a hit. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, now look at his QB. Look at his QB.
For this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
To the air, it's Sperry. Finds his man, it's Clark. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. He would love to have picked up the first down there, but saving the timeouts, saving the clock, much more important right now.
Trips, wide slot. What the fuck is
Now I can
this?
work the middle of the field still. Now I can still take those shots deep. When I get without timeouts and those start to dwindle, I get very predictable. So great job getting out of bounds.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback now breaking the field. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. Trailing by a touchdown, getting late in the 4th, and this is a huge, perhaps a defining moment in this game. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab, got the conversion.
Ooh, I thought I was there.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. Just a short pass to the tight end. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50.
I just love the awareness there, understanding where he is. He didn't get the first down, but he gets out of bounds. He knows he has a timeout in his back pocket. So he's still putting his offense in position here to drive the field, score, and win this game.
And the Seminoles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's Berry. Finds his big tight end. And he's chased out of bounds, but not before he gets the first down, stops the clock, and has them on the move trying to get the late score. And it looks as if they've buzzed
See,
down.
but they be reviewing the dumbest stuff.
Another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here
I
they
didn't
are
even get to
on
pick a
1st and
play.
10. To the air on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
The bad news, he didn't get the first down there. The good news, though, he got out of bounds, stopped the clock. They still have 1 timeout. So there's a lot of time still in this 2-minute situation to march down the field and get a score.
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. He's going to take off. Took care of it himself. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
I'll tell you what, coaches want you to do your best work late in the ball game. He did his best work. Great job taking off. Biggest run of the day after grinding this game out, makes it explosive. Now trying to put this game in a good situation.
They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
A first down run on the doorstep. And he takes it in for the score.
That's fine.
Massive score now, massive decision making. Obviously, extra point ties the football game. Easy peasy, nice job. A 2-point conversion, you win this thing. So I would kick it, but you know what? If you want to go for it, that's your decision.
Picked off to stop the threat. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
Northwestern 24, Florida State 23.
Just under 40 seconds to go, and it's going to come down to whether they can get this onside kick to have a shot. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field.
Yeah, 36 seconds. That was a little too much time to. I mean, for me, that was a little bit too much time to go for it.
The next guys catch the football, secure, get your butt on the ground, and most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
He still got 3 timeouts though.
The Northwestern offense returns to the field. In a tight game like this, it's no time for complacency, David.
Nah, your defense just let you down a little bit. You still got the lead. Fourth quarter, Palmer, it's go time.
Yeah, I think we're going to find out a lot about the composure of this offense right here. They've got to be able to answer the bell.
All right, bro, I'm trying to snap the ball.
Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. The snap sets up the throw. Looking to the big tight end. Working the middle. Defense will take a timeout with 28 seconds left.
And they really haven't put the ball in his hands and said go in the game.
Giz, yeah, Daredevil Giz definitely would have went for it.
This is a great indication for this offense because he's making a play through the air in a big moment. Gonna need more of it.
And the Wildcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining.
Timeout, Northwestern.
The Wildcats have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. The defense will use a timeout and the clock is stopped.
GG's,
with 24
buddy.
seconds left.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive game.
Running out the clock.
Bro, if y'all
formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And they'll take a knee.
if y'all have to play Florida State, bro, these motherfuckers is so fast. Like everybody.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back and forth.
Tell him, bro, GG's fuck. Appreciate y'all boys, bro. We had to that was tough. Starting right tackle went out. Our starting right tackle died. Our starting quarterback died. We just had motherfuckers dying left and right in that game. Damn, quarterback got 93 speed. 298 speed running backs. 95 behind that. One, two, three, four. 499 speed receivers, bro. 3 of them got platinum takeoff. 1 got silver takeoff. A 95 were bronze takeoff. They're all seniors though. And an 88 speed tight end. His D-line was eating too. Whew. Alright. We'll run some CFP. It's crazy, bro. I ain't played CFP in a little minute, bro. I've been on. Oh, I dropped down a spot. I've been playing cut. Who passed me? Assassin, yeah. I figured he was gonna get me soon.
Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field over the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback. Take over at the 25-yard line. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. To throw, it's Klubnik. Coming out aggressively. Makes the catch and a huge play on the left side.
I did not mean to switch on him.
Prolific at the receiver position. More scheme or more talent? I'd argue it's both, David.
Yeah, I argue more talent over the years, just dudes on the outside that win. And you know what? I think Clemson, as much as anybody in the country, has always featured those guys. And you want to play one-on-one with those guys, or you want to give them a cushion like they'll...
Oh, he's got some space. And he'll run it into the end zone.
I knew he was gonna miss that tackle too.
Clemson. I can't imagine that going any better.
What a great start for this offense. Opening drive, come out, have success. You know, most offensive coordinators script their first 5 to 10 plays. Looks like that script worked pretty well.
And he added the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. He'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his tight end. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
A strike downfield. At the 45 on his way. Breaks into the open on the touchdown, Aggie. He got him loose, and it was lights out after that. The extra point here would tie the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Now let's see if we can make them take longer than 2 plays this time.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense.
That was terrible.
Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Wants to throw. It's Klubnik. Makes the catch. It's
He still caught that?
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay?
Hey, my boy Xander.
That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defense.
Xander, the living legend. What's going on?
Going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls in.
And the Tigers will try to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got his man to the left. This senior showed some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the first down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Still looking, on the move. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love this slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. He'll loft one deep down the left side.
Give me the pig, bro.
The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So the quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Here they come on 4th and short from the 50. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football.
And those 4th down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
Ran pass, it's complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
A great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
With the catch, it's Concepcion. Just what they were looking for, and he's got
Tight end, I need you to stop jogging and go get the block.
Man, this guy's closing in quickly.
That would be
on 100
nice.
yards receiving. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. We knew he was going to be a big part of the game plan and the strategy, but every time they've looked his way, he has been making a big play, and that's something the defense, they have to be aware of moving forward.
Trying to make, turning it on. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Tight end now in motion. The give to the back. To the 15, headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggie. I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
Nah, so many blockers out in front. Where are the defenders? I mean, it's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy we want to go tackle. Go get him.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it along the
Good tackle.
sideline.
I'll take that. That's fine.
A gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12.
You know, there's a lot of communication when it comes to defenses. Like, you have to talk. You have to understand if somebody does this, I have to do this. I have to pass off wide receivers. Apparently, the communication was busted.
Buys a little time with his feet. The defense sort of herds this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage, and he'll take the loss.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a 2nd down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
To the air on 2nd down. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. And we're taking
To the short side. I didn't think he had enough space to do that. To the short side of the field. Good play call.
David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Concepcion. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the 2nd. They've got a first down here to open the period. To the air, it's Reed. Unloads it left. Got him downfield. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. Plays like that, he's fitting in with the Aggie legends, Christian Kirk and Mike Evans.
And that's when you've seen them just high-flying, fun, tempo, making plays down the field. Having those go-to guys, those A&M offenses were always fun to watch.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8.
I don't know about that tackle. He was clearly diving the whole other way. That's crazy.
on first down. Now back to the line. Off the play fake. There's the pressure. He was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
How did my running back end up on TJ Parker? What the fuck?
He might want another play. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man downfield. He goes to the ground, but not before a big pickup and a first down. What a nice job to get through your progressions and find your man open on the drag.
And you can't do that without good protection up front by the offensive line, giving you a little bit of time. And you're right, the QB had time, saw the matchups, finally saw that drag come open, completes the strike, gets the first down.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. And the Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass, it's Reed. Rushes on him. Got a man in the middle. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first.
Going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes.
My fullback finally wanted to goddamn block something.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute.
My boy Platt, what's going on, bro?
Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that.
Some advice on what, brother?
And this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No reason to
You know,
risk
Uncle
trying
Graham
to
is
field
always
that
willing
one.
to.
Skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback.
Big Aunt Graham. All right, we got to get a stop here.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Wide receiver comes in motion. He wastes no time and comes out throwing.
Yes. Oh, my God, this game, bro.
Had that one right in his hands and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be second
That
down.
was the
I don't
stop.
know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The
That was
window
our
way
stop,
too small.
bro.
The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
Man, a great job by the QB, finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Now he's going to break the pocket. Got it in the middle. It's
Come
Reddick.
on, bro. Get the fuck out of
He
here.
was able to get away from
They're
one
not breaking
tackle,
that.
but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Just keep giving him the easy catches until they do something to stop it.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the field a little bit more wide open for a
Fuck, boy.
tight end. So QB keeps making the right decision, getting the ball to running back, and he's making plays.
That defender just laid the wood. As soon as that guy caught the ball, there he was.
Some good hot routes. Hold on, bro. Hold on.
Minimal gain.
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. He's going to run it. Still on his feet at the 45. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than...
There we go. It's about time my D-line came to fucking enter the game. Like, this motherfucker got all day back there.
Tight game here late in the first half. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Grabbed in the middle. It's Randall. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the bill. They are throwing. They're trying.
After this game, Plaque, I'll go to practice mode real fast to show you something.
200 yards passing.
My boy Rello.
Gotta come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Throws to the wideout.
The knockout 7.
That catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances.
Welcome to the struggle session, Rello.
When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Oh, and he missed it. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Quarterback making adjustments. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He'll try to do it himself. And he falls on top of his own fumble on the
It's
offense.
like, of course you gonna fucking fumble the ball,
They'll use
bro.
a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Yeah, I'll look at Arkansas playbook, see what type of shit they got.
The Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Takes a hit as he fires.
Bro, holy fuck. It's 3 people, bro. We can't block 3 people. Give me some time to do that. Oh, god damn. It's 5 against 3. There's no way.
Clemson will kick this deep to get the second half underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with that.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Good timing on the quick out. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
And you've always got to be careful around the sideline to not step out accidentally. So that wide receiver did a really nice job on that route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
Looking for a man. It's Reed. That's caught. It's Moss. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy
had it
have
early.
too
That's
much
my
time
fault.
to
That's
throw
my
the
fault.
football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
They just keep firing. Throws for the tight end. This time it's complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter they come out and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just
Breaks into the open.
Lyman, if you would get out my way.
The Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. On the run, it's Moss. There to
tackle.
stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Grab near the marker. It's Armstrong. 30 short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
Calls his own number, and he was fortunate not to lose yardage on
Man,
that
he just
play.
beat the. I watched that. He just beat the fuck out of my guard right there.
great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But
Look at
on
that.
offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Might be changing the route. To the air. It's Reed. Out of the backfield, he's open. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. On the move. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out more space.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And I got to find ways to manufacture some offense down here in this area. The field shrinks. It gets a little bit more difficult. So I got to take a few more chances, get the ball with some speed on the perimeter, try to make some big plays.
Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield.
And decision time coming for this offense. How about the defense? They've hung in there, Palmer, made him earn it all the way down. Now, are you going to go for it on 4th down?
Yeah, you know, after running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it'd be disappointing to only walk away with a field goal, but you'd feel even worse if you went for a touchdown and didn't get it. I think you kick it right here.
Just drives it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
That that's a big drive for this offense in the fourth quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
Ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Makes the catch. It's random.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Fires to the tight end. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense.
PSU, what's going on, brother?
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. He's taking the deep shot. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's more. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and hundreds. And
Brings it inside the 10. Touchdown, Tiger. And they kick it in for 6 more points.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a 1-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust?
Man, it's been all right, bro. Just getting the day started. It's 3:41 in the morning out here.
So that was a 6-play.
So just getting a couple games in for the family wake up for real.
Coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss.
Please get down.
Thank you. The hands team is able to corral it. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. Now we've got a little game pressure, and we'll see how the offense responds in a 3-point game, Jesse.
I can't wait to see this quarterback and how he's going to.
Cool. Plek, I'm from California, bro, but I'm in Europe right now. I'm in Switzerland right now. All right, let me see. Hold on, where we at? Open practice. Nah, DP, I've been locked in on cut, bro. I haven't really been playing regs like that. I was saying I dropped from 7 to 8. Assassin passed me up. All right, bro. Plex. So I mean, for me, basically, bro. For me, like if it was me, I like it. I like plays with like crossers. Crossers is always good against man or zone. So like this shit right here, this drag slot fade out the empty. That's nice. You got the crossers going around. You got a deep shot. Then you got the corner. Hitches, curls. Those is always good. The all hitch. That's good, especially like short yardage or right by the goal line. I really don't like QB draw too much for real. I don't like slants. This dagger play. Yeah, this is this Arkansas playbook, bro. He was looking for like some shit to run. I mean, really, it's not really about the shit you run, bro. It's about concepts for real. Cause I mean, you can get in any formation and cook some shit up. Like if it was me running with this playbook, I like tight open. This is my favorite formation in Texas A&M playbook, bro. So tight open. Like this right here, this verticals halfback verse. This is some shit right here. Look at this. Hold on. So what I like to do on this, I'll take my running back, put him on the out route. I'll take the outside receiver to the right, put him on a comeback, and then the receiver on the left, we'll put him in a corner and stem that shit down, bro. And I really don't like the streaks with the option, the streak or post. I don't like that, so I'll just put him on a regular streak. I like to, the option routes, bro. They don't do what they're supposed to do. So I like just knowing what the route is. So I mean, my first read will be the running back coming out. If that's covered, I'll hit that return route. And then don't forget, you got the corner. If you stem down the corner route, it's good against man or zone. It'll get behind most zones. And then man, it'll cook man most of the time. But if not, like you feel me, like me, I'm always the type, like if I have my read open real fast, I'm gonna take the short read. You know what I'm saying? Like just always take something. See, like I threw it late, but that corner route was open right there. You see what I'm saying? Like every time. Because if that corner over there is in a cloud or any type of hard flat, he's gonna get behind that. If he's in a 4th or 3rd, he's gonna be under that. And if it's in man, they never cover that, bro. And then boom, all that's covered. We got our return route there. And then out of this formation, another one of my favorite ones will block the running back. You can make a mesh. You can make a mesh out of anything if you just know the concept, bro. So we'll take Y, put him on the drag, put A on the drag. I like the dig route, and you can't really hot route B into the regular hook route, but I mean you could do whatever you want, bro. You could put him on a corner route, stem that shit down. Put him on a slant that way. Stem down the post. But again, just quick reads, bro. One of the drags. Boom. Yeah, and that's another thing. Yeah, if you do your depth chart, if you run with Arkansas, you already know, bro. If you put 11 in the backfield, I mean that's glitchy just because of the matchups, bro. So a running back most of the time is going to be covered by a linebacker for the most part, or a safety. And safeties generally aren't as good as corners in coverage. So I mean, you get that kind of speed in the backfield. That's just cheating right there. No, it's not cheating. It's smart. You know what I'm saying? It's strategic. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if you put 11 right there, I mean, he's just gonna fry anything. Stem that down. Boom. Quick reads. Come on. I'm all about taking the yards, bro. When you see something quick, some people some people they'll see something open short and won't throw it because they're looking for the bomb. I'm like, nah, bro. That's a terrible throw. But the option routes, I mean, I don't really know what it is, bro. I don't know if it's like your receiver has to have good awareness or something to make good decisions on the option routes. But yeah, like sometimes I'll be like, bro, you got all that space over there. You gonna stop next to 3 people? Like, run to the space. I guess it has to do with your receiver's awareness. But yeah, this would be. Let me go through all the formations real fast. Yeah, for sure, bro. Tight open would be what I would cook out of in this playbook. And they got, even if you got to run some shit stock, because you can't hot route on the road. We already know that. But I mean, slot posts would be nice. Verticals, halfback burst just showed you that. Slot posts would be beautiful. Razorback crossers, that's nice. I like that. That's kind of a mesh too. Then you got the under. You got the under read, and then you got the over read. So we crossing on the bottom and crossing on the top. I like that. I might have to put that in the bag, actually. Red zone halfback scissors. That shit, now halfback scissors, that shit do be getting open sometimes. You got the flat route, then you got the corner behind it. And if they're playing zone, that defender over there has to make a decision. He's going to take the low flat route, or he's going to cover the corner route. You just hit the one that's not covered. Drive, stutter, flat. I mean, yeah, bro, they got some good plays in here. Even if you got to call it stock. Drive, stutter, flat, high-low reads. You know what I'm saying? High-low reads is always great. Bench return. I got that in my playbook. Love that. I don't really like the double move by the tight end, so I'll stem that up to a post. I mean, change it to a post, stem it down. I'll stem down the corner route on the left side. If none of that's open real fast, you got the return route by 6, which they generally forget about that. Look, boom. That's just free yards every time, bro. And we got the out route if it's cut open over there real fast. And that's what I do. I would read left to right on this play. So stem down that post, stem down this corner. At the snap, I'm looking to the left. If that out route's there, I'm taking it. If that corner route gets open, I'm taking that. Sometimes you'll see the tight end flash real fast because it's a stem down post route. It'll flash real fast if it's open, but then if not, just remember you got the return route coming back. That's a good 4-5 yards every play on that. But I mean, bro, it's again, everyone's play style is different. How everyone makes reads is different, so it's kind of hard for me to tell you like, oh yeah, just do this. You know what I'm saying? You gotta find what fits you. But yeah, this, like, for me personally, like, this would be the formation I would cook out of in this playbook for the most part. Tight open. Then, you know, the bunch strong. That's like the meta, bro. Dig return. Nice. I like mesh out of any formation. Mesh halfback flat. They got some nice stuff in here. Motion levels. Levels concepts. High, low. Medium. And they got a bunch strong. So they got the bunch bag in here. And this is another one right here. White Trail. White Trail is another one too. That's a money play. Cause that tight end that goes out and comes back in, bro, that damn near cooks everything, bro. mesh out of here. Flanker drive. Let me see what this crack toss is. How does it look in here? Ooh. Yeah, checkdowns are good. Checkdowns are good, bro. I mean, you gotta keep your defense honest. You want to be pushing it down the field if you can, if it's there. But always, if you have a good check down, bro, just go ahead and take that. Take yards. The goal is to always just be getting positive yards. Oh, that's a good block. I like that. I like that crack toss. Like for example, if you put Anthony in the backfield and give him a crack toss, bro, if you got any type of stick to you, that's nasty. You got pullers in front of you with 99 speed, 99 acceleration, and platinum shifty. That's nasty, bro. But you know, yeah, I mean that's like if I was running that playbook, that's like the type of shit I would do. You can cook up out of there, bro. There's some nice stuff in there. I never looked at their playbook. They got some nice stuff in there. But really, you know, the person to ask is like Pot. He really run with Arkansas, so he know like even like the money plays. I did, you know. But again, bro, everyone's play style is different. Like if you ask Pot, he might not run none of that stuff I said I'd run. You know, that's just what will work for me. But my advice, bro, would be find you some concepts that you're really comfortable in and master those concepts. Get your reads down. Because, I mean, once you get your concepts down, you can really, like, run those concepts out of any formation.
Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Nowhere close on that one as he got.
I was wondering how that wasn't a sack. My guy fell on the ground.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
That is exactly how you set a tone when you're on defense, and especially when you're at home. If you can get them and force them into a punt early, keep that crowd going and involved, man, is it fun to play defense.
The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3 and outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4 and out if they don't convert.
Yeah.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Texas A&M. The defense gets it done with a huge interception return.
You always want to come out and set the tone as a defense. Get a stop, make a punt. How about this? Get the INT and take it back to the house. Way to set the tone for this defense early.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. Really
Ooh, a
nice
low throw
pickup
like
there as
that?
They have it out to the 44 with a first down. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Now on the option.
Get the ball.
The pitch and the ball's loose.
Good.
They're on the run. He's loose down the middle. Touchdown, Aggie. The defense putting points on the board.
They're winning the game, and the defense is helping out their own cause. That's the second time in this game they've recovered a fumble and taken it in for a touchdown.
That's a hell of a hit,
They're
21.
opportunistic, and they pride themselves on being athletic and being physical, but they're showing you why you cannot make mistakes and cough the football up when you play them.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. He's taking the shot.
Good.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
This junior making
It
his
made me
presence
stop.
felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-load, chop blocked on every single play early.
which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the front.
All right. Nah, bro, not Mike Vick. I really didn't. I think I was a little young when Vick was there. But I don't know, bro. It was one of the old NCAA games, like probably NCAA 10, 09, something like that, when they were still making it. I just like Virginia Tech, bro. When Tyrod Taylor was there, Camp Chancellor, Ryan Williams, bro. Coach Beamer. I just liked them, bro. When I seen him, I was like, yeah, I like that shit. And it is random, cause you know they from the East Coast, I'm from the West Coast, bro. Never been there, don't know anybody from there, but I just like them motherfuckers.
Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia, and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia.
What was the guy's name? Platt with the 12
Number
natties.
9 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. Coming out with it, it's Branch. He'll be first out of bounds at his 21-yard line. Not the
He talking about he was singing the whole game. Yeah, bro, I hate when motherfuckers just be on there singing and shit. You be like, bro, take your mic out.
Position you could ask for, but they'll get it started there. Defense in press coverage.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And the Dogs want to pick up the tempo. He's got it on the line.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
He gets it past the sticks, and Georgia has a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down, and what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
Grabbed over the middle. It's down. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
The Dogs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Bringing the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable, man.
Bro, people be talking about Jameis. I like
He
Jameis.
didn't have time to get his feet set.
I know it's going to sound crazy, but if he could just cut down on the turnovers, bro, he could be nice.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Using his legs. It's Frazier.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Really nice third down sub defense there at that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up fourth.
Trying to keep this drive alive.
Motherfucker.
Stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And listen, I have no problem being aggressive on fourth down.
Okay, so he just going to
Consequences
try to
of
throw
that. Now you
RPOs
gotta have
all
your
game.
defense go bail you
That's
out.
fine.
So you start the game trying to be aggressive. Well, defense, you got to get my back now.
Jameis funny as fuck, bro. They was talking about he just needed to get eye surgery. They was like, bro, if ain't nobody figured that shit out, somebody their ass would.
Wants to throw on first down. Moving away from pressure. You know those defenders wanted to light him up. Quarterback wisely gets down with the slide.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding.
I'll fuck with the
early.
Rams,
he just
bro.
knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack
I like
that
the
space
Rams
with
since
his
I was a
speed.
little kid. My favorite player, Marshall Faulk.
Now on first down.
I liked him since they was in St. Louis.
He goes out of bounds right at midfield. The Aggies in a good
Crester,
spot
what's
here with
going
second
on,
and
brother? I
short.
appreciate you, man.
The give on the inside. He's brought down,
I'm trying to
but
auto.
it'll be enough for a first down.
He said we ops.
Foundation of
Well, I mean,
Aggie
hold on. Who you,
built on toughness like that, running it like John David Crow back in the day.
You said you a Saints fan? We not
tough
ops.
and rugged, and they wear their great outfits that you love to watch. But these Aggies, I think they're at their best when they got great running backs. And you've seen Spiller and A-Chain in recent history finding those game breakers, those game busters that can make big plays.
Bro, the Rams and Saints ain't got no type of rivalry. I think we met in the playoffs that one time when we had that. And I will admit, bro, that was a crazy PI call we had to get to the Super Bowl. I mean, the PI that they didn't call.
Looking to throw, it's Reed. Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Well, he did what he was coached coached to do, and he threw it
Oh, line,
away.
can we?
You see
I mean,
he's
look at that. Look at that
frustrated
tackle.
with himself. He knows he's one
That's
of the fastest
pathetic, bro.
quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing
Can
he
we get
had
a better
that
effort
play
than
back,
that?
'cause he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
He wants to change this route.
I can't high route or nothing.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Complete to the left. And a confident throw and catch, and they're in the red zone at the 13. Throwing the comeback.
Yeah, bro. Even me being a Rams fan, bro, when I seen that, I was like, that's one of the most egregious non-calls I've ever seen. I'm talking about we didn't even play the ball, bro. He just went and took that motherfucker out. Which, like, I get, you know, y'all rather give up the penalty to give him a touchdown. He was just trying to prevent the touchdown, but I was like, bro, he was there way early.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And the Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically.
Well, yeah, but the Saints should be they should be solid, bro. If Tyler Shook can turn out to be what they think he's gonna be, he looked solid last year.
And remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
Bro, I cannot fucking audible.
They want to run this quarterback.
Oh my goodness.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is
Plaque, I say the best way to do it against that shit is just to go right up the middle, bro.
He shows you on that play.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got
Right up the middle,
and it's 7-0 to start
or
this.
if they put too many people in the middle, go outside. Just depends on where you would have members.
Defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Branch. He's able to sneak his way across the 20 and steps out at the 21. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early.
Come on, D-tackle.
There he goes. Still on his feet. And defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Georgia comes quickly to the line.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas.
Bro, it's a hard flat right there, bro. Pick the ball off. He's doing the same shit. It's a hard flat. This game is terrible. There's no way.
What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Leaves it with the back.
My D tackle's killing me. You're back there every fucking time. Make the tackle. Okay.
Just running through everybody. Touchdown, Georgia. He would not be denied.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a
I'm gonna have to take that D tackle out, bro. If he don't make the tackle, I mean, you're fucking right there.
Quick strike offense on that
Then we drop the pick.
drive. And they finish it off in style with a 47-yard touchdown run.
Oh yeah, that's for sure though.
Let's see if he
Yeah,
can make a play on the return.
when they didn't throw the flag, I was happy as hell. You feel me?
Not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
I'd rather them cheat them than us. You know how it is.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
And RD, it's completely changed.
No, bro, I've never used South Carolina out here.
The quarterback used to hand it off.
To me, South Carolina's not as good as everybody. They got 3 players on their team to me, bro. The quarterback, that fast wide receiver, and then that DN. I mean, they got like 3 players on their fucking team. That's good.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to throw. It's Reed. Finds the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, they nerfed Sellers and the quarterback from Florida, Lagway. I mean, they still play. They still play crazy, but they took some of their abilities and shit away.
Play action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Might be calling a hot route.
We got to call a timeout, bro. Oh, timeout.
Will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
I mean, Chris, it just depends, bro. Like,
It's 2nd down.
it depends on your play style. Like me, I like Texas A&M for the defense. Bro, can I please make this fucking hot route? Next year they have to get rid of this shit, bro. It's annoying.
Back to pass. Got a man. It's Craven. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some.
It's crazy that Lagway left Florida to go to Baylor, bro. I'm like, at Baylor, they throw the rock. And that was his problem.
Back to pass. It's Reed. Looking down the middle. He's got an open man.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Turning it on, and into the end zone, and he walks in for the score.
Hit the hell out of me.
And that is a perfect job by the offense executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge. And
I think I get ball at half, so if we get ball, we're good.
Right decisions are being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something
Yeah, but the stadium post is terrible.
Execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
Like, there was nothing wrong with 25. There was no reason for them to put that shit on regular rigs. I don't even want it on Dynasty for real, bro. I mean, I feel like if you're competing in this game, you should be able to do, you know what I'm saying? You should be able to audible a hot route. Even if I'm the home team, like, I don't like that shit. It's too much of an advantage.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's dealt. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Floating away. He's going to fire into the gut of the defense. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man.
That's what I was saying, bro. I was like, they really could have just released. They could have released 25 like the same game and just updated the rosters. I would have been fine, bro. They could have just done that. Like they worried about stadium posts. We can't even do the rosters before the game. They need to do the simple shit. The servers be terrible. It's like somebody always has a fucking lag. Like, make sure the servers is running right. I feel like I say that shit all the time, bro. But it's like you gotta make sure the basics of the game is right before you worry about all this other shit.
He gets a block. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive.
84, I don't know who you're going to block.
The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
That just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
And now on second down for this offense. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Craver. He's got
I had a touchdown. I don't think I had time to wind up and throw it.
47. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Makes the grab. It's Concepcion. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Come on, 21. I need you to hold the block.
Ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And you could tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end-of-the play.
That is a decent idea, bro. Just drop one game every few years.
Dropping back, it's Reed. He'll pull it down. And he has
Just update the rosters. Like, we could have been playing 25 for like 3 years.
I know the defense.
Then they could have came out with this for like 3 years.
No, though, if they knew it was this good. He has been gashing them in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple yards, but this has got to continue for this defense. You know he is going to carry the ball.
Good block.
quick spin on the ride. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on.
What they really need to do, they need to hire someone that's like, they need to hire a few people in the community, bro, that's really in the, you know, really on the game and tell them what they need to fix. Because I feel like they always fixing stupid shit, bro.
Using his feet, he's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this.
Like putting all these damn face masks and shit, nigga. I'm like, bro, you can't even. People be so excited about face masks, socks and shit like that. It's like, bro, you can't even see that shit on the field. When you playing the game, you can't even see that shit.
You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback.
I'm like, we need to get the service working right, and we need to get saved depth charts for the game, bro. I'll be tired of doing that shit every game. Gotta pause it, go to the depth chart.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. A run for the quarterback. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing down.
You know, the gameplay, bro, ain't like, the gameplay on this shit is not bad. It's just the shit that happens in the game. It's way too many drop picks, way too much bullshit, way too much like broken tackles after the catch. Like your defender, you know, so your defender and the receiver would get at the same time. And sometimes the defender would get there before, bro, but they let the wide receiver catch the ball, which is like, okay, fine. But then they'll catch it, spin out the tackle. I'm like, there's no way, bro. Motherfuckers ain't doing that shit.
Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
Consistently too. It's like consistent.
He'll bring it out. It's Branch. Not nearly as much running room as he'd hoped. He's out of bounds at the 13. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense.
Let's see if we got some more RPOs. Yep.
And it's incomplete. If you take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. This type of dominant defense, a performance that would make the likes of Dak Wynn and Quentin Coriat proud.
And it's NIL money spent well, right? This recruiting you see.
Thank you. I talked to him on the sideline. Bro. I was like, if you get back there one more time and don't make that tackle on that shit, you're coming out, son. I told him that shit.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Down he
Yes,
goes,
sir.
and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
Yeah, he's an RPO guy. If he can't throw RPOs, then he don't know what to do. Bro, yes, bro. The throwing in the triple, I feel like this game is coded. It's like coded to keep the game close. Like they'll see, like if you win in the game, then all of a sudden that's like the worst spot to be in this game is up by like 10 or 14, because then you're gonna start to realize, like, damn, bro, ain't nothing going right no more. Like they'll do whatever they can to get the opponent to come back in the game. Like I was playing cut yesterday, bro, and this motherfucker, he had a better team than me, but I was better than him. But I ended up losing that game by I think 3 or 4 points, something like that, because I had a wide open third down corner route. I mean, the motherfucker's wide open, bro, butt naked. You feel me? Quarterback short arms it, throws it at his feet. That was third down, then didn't get it on fourth down. He got the ball, he's driving. I switch stick the fuck out of him on a corner route. I mean, it was just beautiful, bro. Beautiful switch stick. Cut in front of the quarter route, drop it. He ends up scoring. Like, it was just so much bullshit. And like when I lose, bro, that's typically how it is, bro. You can always tell early on, like, okay, yeah, it's gonna be one of those. It's gonna be one of those games, bro. Cause EA fucking with me today. They trying to get me.
Welcome everyone to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see the #9 team in the country, the Texas Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
Hey, facts, PSG. I'm like, sometimes I feel like the more you know about this game, the worse it is. You feel me? Like, it's crazy. Bro, fuck no, bro. Probably like I was at 2 for a minute, but I started playing cut. I'm at 8, I think.
Ducks will kick it away to start us off.
Yeah, all them motherfuckers. He just passed me.
This game will start with a kickoff going out of bounds. And
No, I ain't played him in this one, but I say he just passed me because I've been playing Ultimate Team lately. Yeah, I'm at 8. He passed me. Man, shit, you got Oregon, bro. No, I've always said I feel like Oregon's one of the better teams. Like, not enough people play with him, I don't think. No, they got a solid team, bro, for sure. But you know, they just moved A&M up to tier 1, bro. They was tier 2 for a long time.
Offense, tremendous opening field position.
Not to start the year though. You know, when the game first came out, A&M wasn't supposed to be that good.
Scanning the field, it's Reed. Fires to the big fella. He puts
Oh, good
him in
hit.
business
God damn.
across the 50.
Let me finish this last one real fast, bro. Nah, yeah, that's what I was saying. I hate you gotta do this shit every game. It's stupid.
46-yard line, it'll be first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Across the 35. At the 20, he's got space. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Was to pass. Pocket breaking down. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Texas.
He out there chilling, bro.
And how about the wheels for the QB? You can tell, man, he can roll, and they're going to use him. This is just the first drive. You see him going for the touchdown. I imagine we'll see more of that guy running the football with that kind of speed.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. DB's right up on the receivers. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. Breaks into the open.
Oh my God, can we tackle?
Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down
Huge.
at the 42.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it first and 10 just outside the 40. Moore to the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Nice nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
From the red zone, looking for a space. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And the defense has given up some plays, some passing yards on this drive. You want to stop that? Nice job rushing the quarterback, making him feel a little bit of pressure and getting him on the ground and now getting him behind the sticks.
They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top.
Oh, no, they didn't, bro. They hold me. I ain't even animate.
It's pretty clear he didn't care about the double coverage. He thought his guy was better than their 2 guys.
Well, and there's reason to think that. That dude's a stud, and I understand it. I want to find ways to get him the football, but when it's 2-on-1, I might think about looking somewhere else.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Yes, sir.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Oh, great tackle.
He stopped
damn.
not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
I love the defense's approach on this drive. They didn't panic. They
Man, I
gave
can't
up some
tell you the
yards,
secrets,
but
brother.
What they do, they forced a 3rd down, a predictable situation.
I can't
played
tell you
great
the secrets,
discipline,
man. You
broke on
gonna
the
get me
football,
next time.
and forced the big interception.
Wants to adjust the pattern.
Next drive.
After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. And the Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Dropping back, it's Reed. Just a short pass to the tight end.
First. Okay, we'll take
They
that.
knock him down, but he's got enough
Take
to
that.
get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
Oh, come on. I can't audible.
They'll immediately call timeout.
That shit is terrible.
Ball spotted at the 21. It's 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Blasted as he lets it go.
What?
Not able to hook up the air, incomplete.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game.
Oh, not like that, bro. That's terrible.
Touchdown, Oregon. The
That's
defense
terrible.
takes matters into its own hands.
What a great play. He gets the pick 6, but that started with pressure on the quarterback. Getting in his lap, hitting him while he's throwing the football. The ball is off target. The defense makes the play and takes it all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point was good. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Back to throw, it's Reed. Right on the money. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Texas A&M going up tempo.
The stadium post is fucking crazy.
Going to take a shot on 2nd and short.
Yeah, LSU is the worst.
Got it in the middle. It's Craver. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Really good job there on the pitch and catch. You think about Texas A&M and their ability to recruit receivers in recent years. It's been about as good as anybody, I think. You think about
you almost got there.
Mike Evans, Christian Kirk. They're getting guys not just in the state of Texas, but nationally that want to come to College Station and they want to catch passes in this offense. They knows that gives them a chance to play on Sundays, and this guy I think is going to be
boy
one of those
Tone,
guys
what
that
up,
we're
bro?
seeing playing in the league.
They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second
Hell
quarter.
yeah.
So first down here as they go back to work.
No, we on Twitch. I need to figure out all the other shit though.
Pulls it and fires to the left.
Oh, great block,
And
tight
they
end.
pick up just a few on that completion.
I love this defense's ability to
fucking
fight
block.
off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Oh shit, I still got 2 clock on. Huh.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He'll get rid of it. Got it in the middle. It's Craver. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
That's what's so scary about this
Turn
offense.
that
They've
off.
got guys in
All
the
right.
perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. He is dealing on this drive, completed all 5 throws, and now they have first and goal.
Hey, that's what I'm saying, Tone. Ever since I found this shit, bro, I spent an unhealthy amount of time on Twitch, bro. It's
Ball's coming out,
sickening.
spreading around the field. Nice decision making. This drive has been surgical for this QB.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, we gave up a fucking throw out of sack pick 6. That's that hurt.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming.
Let's try this. Bro, please fucking give me the route. God damn, I'm talking about he audible into every other route in the game. Except the one I'm telling him to do. Fuck.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
That was a good tackle, though.
On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here.
And, of course, we got stadium post like a motherfucker.
From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the number one thing. Avoid disaster here. And on fourth down.
So now I gotta aim this shit all the way.
This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. The official says no good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas.
This shit is so stupid.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Moore will throw. He'll pull it down and run. Get as far as you can and then get down. Don't take that hit.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there through the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough.
That's it. He dropped it.
Big third down conversion by this offense.
He dropped it. That's going to
I think
hurt.
a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Pressure coming. Takes a shot as he lets it
Oh,
go.
where is my guy going? I don't
Thanks to
understand.
the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Gonna try to get it himself.
Fumble? Fumble?
Jeez. The sophomore learning when to just do it himself.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you could tell it's going to be a big part of the game.
Fuck
Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Right on target this time. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Moore to the air. Looking to scramble. That's caught. It's Whittington. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line.
I think this defense really needs to start thinking about really fencing this quarterback in. You cannot let him go east or west because he will extend the play with his legs and his speed and then hurt you throwing the football.
Spits it out to the back. Grabbed in the middle. It's Whittington. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
I feel like that's two of them we should have had.
Yeah, and it's so hard because you want to stay back and take away the weapons outside for the wide receivers, but when this guy's going to be able to catch the football and he makes plays like this, now I'm going to have to maybe play more man, bring a guy to him, and not let him get those open touches.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll run it here on third and goal. And he takes it in for a score.
How many players we need there to make this happen?
Man, that was beautiful clock management.
2 drop
Great
kicks
job
in
by
that.
this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play.
Yeah, we're gonna have to fight now, bro. I knew it. Once we start dropping picks and shit, I say, yeah, we're gonna have to fight this game.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They make the tackle at the 39, but a really good job by the return team there. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. To the air, it's Reed. Steps away to find some room. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Makes the grab. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. Texas A&M has it teed up to start this second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they...
A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down.
Oh, you got all that time. Crush, what's going on, brother?
Spinning the bean like that, and you start to believe this kid might have the talent to someday be the third 10,000-yard passer in Oregon history.
No doubt. And you know what Ducks fans love? They love points. They love offense. They love playing fast. That's what they are. That's who they are. That's what they want their...
Man, I can't get it. See, you said, okay.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage.
I mean, I don't know how many. I can't get that pick. I can't get the other 2 picks. Like, come on, bro.
Was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Moore will throw. Oh, they're after him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at
206. Yeah, bro. I mean, I feel like we definitely should have had some stops, but you know how it is.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna take a shot.
That's another one, bro. I can't keep doing this. I can't keep doing this. That's 4 picks
I want to give a shout out to the
in my
defense
hand.
there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their
4
coverage
picks
because it
in my
looked like
fucking
they
hand, bro.
confused the quarterback.
But his
On
D
third
lineman
down,
catching shit, like, that's
nice job
crazy.
getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on fourth down. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. On fourth down, they'll pass for it.
Thank you,
And
bro.
this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Like, damn, why it always gotta be so hard for me? What I do to you, EA?
Everything has to go right.
What I do to
Someone
you?
just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. There he goes.
If you would block somebody, that'd be nice too.
Space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Well, really nice catch there, and I'll tell you, ever since Texas A&M made the move to the SEC, their path to the national championship got way harder. If they're going to win today, they've got to come up with big plays in the passing game. This guy gives them that opportunity. He gives them a chance.
Touchdown, Aggie! Made the grab and then did the rest himself.
What's crazy is my fucking quarterback underthrew that too. He had a turnaround for us. Right, come on.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Can we please catch the fucking ball? Please.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Moore to the air. Gets it out quickly. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Ducks want to move quickly.
Oh, motherfucker. That's a D tackle who just hit-sticked him. He hung on to that. Just hit-sticked this man with a D tackle he had onto that ball.
The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs.
This game is funny.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd
Brandon,
down.
what's going on? I don't think they gave Marcel nothing. They gave him
He doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You
what they
gotta
give him
your
dot.
QB
They gave him
some
dot.
time. You got to make him feel comfortable.
Like
They
go
did.
bronze dot or
They got it
silver
there
dot, something
quick,
like that.
fast, and in a hurry.
Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Going for the big play. Brings it in down the left side. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
Nice patience by the quarterback there. He had his receiver running a crossing route, but the QB knew it was zone coverage, so he's got to be careful and make sure that he hits him in a window, and he did that right there.
And the Ducks are on the move. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone.
Oh, I didn't see that. Good shit.
Touchdown, Oregon! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for the big return there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 28. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. To the air, it's Reed. Under fire. Makes the grab. It's Craver. Oh, he's got some space. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route running all the way across the field, and the DB just can't stay with them because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. The offense changing the play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Right down the middle.
Come on, QB. Come on, bro.
Too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas?
You overthrew everybody.
The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
Nah, yeah, crushed all of the motherfuckers as far as for real.
Right there on fourth down. You're in the third quarter, second half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. And you just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the second half. Someone had to step up and make a play, and they just couldn't get it done.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Behind the chains now on second and long.
That's fine.
Back to throw, it's Reed. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Bussey. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. He'll set up to throw. Unleashes to the end zone.
Yeah, that was good defense by you, bro. Without that playmaker, we wouldn't have had nothing.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the third. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the fourth quarter gets underway. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the fourth quarter and about to kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Wants to throw on first down. Starting to feel a little pressure. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Now inside 4 minutes to go here on second down. Moore will throw. Unloads to the wideout. Receiver there, it's incomplete.
We gotta get one, bro.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback extends the play. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And you usually don't bring in dime packages for running teams. You bring in dime because you know they're going to throw the football. You got more speed on the back end to cover, and defensive linemen know they have their job to do. And their job is to go get that quarterback and get that sucker on the ground.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. The sure hands, it's Moore. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down.
I mean, he still caught that, but we'll take it.
College football changing the way coaches think about down and distances. And listen, I know there are probably some metrics out there that say you should go for it in that situation because the percentages are telling you you got a good shot at keeping the football and keeping possession. That time, though, they're not able to come up with it. And they've now given up the football with their backs to the wall. The defense now is going to have to dig them out of this hole.
Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Now on the move. Turning it on. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And this offense can just about taste taking the lead in the fourth quarter, but you do want to be careful not to score too quickly. Touchdown, Aggies! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Takes the handoff. It's Whittington. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Moore to the air.
Come on, he still caught that though. That's the crazy part.
Not there. Moved it forward just a few. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And this offense does not come up big. Man, you needed that first down. And listen, the communication with this offense and the execution has left a little bit to be desired, and especially in a big moment.
Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I mean, we didn't catch our picks, but we made some plays when we had to.
The offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzz.
Yeah, Duo FX, where you at, bro? Talking all that shit.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Nah, I'm just fucking with you, Duo. Duo was talking all that shit, Crush.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout.
Like, look at this, bro.
Incomplete. He normally makes that catch.
I feel like I'm there, but they're just making me do these bullshit animations.
That's a lot of credit because even down to the last
How
seconds
he keep
of
getting in
this
front
football
of
game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
This time he's got his man. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Here's a hit. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Oh,
And he
fuck.
really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion now setting up third down, you've still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
Wants to keep it in the air. That's reeled in. It's Stewart. Putting together a real
If it wasn't for that fucking platinum shifty, I think we'd be alright. That motherfucker is killing us.
Snagged in the middle. It's low. Knocked down at the
I mean, platinum takeoff. I say shifty. Platinum fucking
and
takeoff.
gets a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller,
just tackle.
If you're the quarterback,
just tackle him.
God
damn.
He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, we've got a chance at a finish.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside.
Oh, you should have used your timeout right there, bro.
Somehow, some way.
Yeah, I was like, damn. I was like, shit, you might as well go for it since you used the timeout, though. Yeah, like, you gotta save that.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive.
Well, that's what I was saying. Like, even if I get the onside, you would have still had 3 timeouts.
Just over 30 seconds to
But
play.
we
They'll
won.
line up for the onside kick, and they've got to get it to have a shot. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
GG's, bro. That was a good game. I definitely feel like that was closer than it should have been. I had 4 picks that I mean, 3 of them for sure we had our hands on, just dropped the ball. And another one, I'm right there in perfect position, and they always give the defense the animation where you're floating away from the ball. Like, I want to go attack the ball, bro.
Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field over the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. end zone, it's Tate. I know he thinks he can house every... But sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. The give to the right. Powers through the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
There's the pressure. Nowhere
What?
on that one as he
Look at that shit, bro. My lineman is running into him. Not to, look, what is that?
Quarterback's accuracy goes way down when you start to get him on the move. And you
Look at that shit. What the fuck is that?
Top that sucker. Nice job making him move, scramble out to his left, and then a good clean stick on him. That's two things he has to think about on one play.
to throw. It's Sayin. Rushes on him. The sure hands. It's Peoples. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks.
A really good job by the defense, understanding third down, the situation in the game. I play a little bit deeper, take away the sticks, react to shorter. I got to go get him on the ground now. Nice job making the tackle, but playing the down and distance first, and now forcing a fourth down.
They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, fourth down in their own end, and they're going for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Yeah, shit.
Do this. How about a pick six on the first possession? Nice job by the defense coming out and striking first in this ball game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Return and try to improve the field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. See, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. First and 10 coming up. From the gun, give on the inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Goodness gracious, if you blinked, you missed it. Horrible blocking up front. Defender gets in there so fast.
Did he line up in the backfield?
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to throw. It's Sayin.
Good play.
Same on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here.
Oh, I switched it on accident. Fuck.
And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
Time to take a shot. And incomplete on the deep ball. I know you want to go to this guy because he's made so many plays for you, but when he's doubled, surely somebody else has a much easier play to make.
And it might not be the stud that he is, right? Like, I might not find another guy that's a baller like him, that's a playmaker, but now I got one-on-one matchups elsewhere that I got to go take advantage of. If they're going to double cover him, I'm going to take advantage of some matchups somewhere else.
He's not afraid to go deep.
I have 2 people right there. Catch the ball, son.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's moving out of the pocket. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And this is not the start this guy envisioned in this game. He's already thrown a pick six here in the 1st quarter, and now he takes a sack. You got to wonder if that pick six rattled him a little bit. And if he's out here now seeing ghosts, he's got to get to the sidelines. He's got to shake the cobwebs off. You got to be able to turn the page and have a short memory, because this thing is going in the wrong direction for their signal call.
Here's the give off the left side. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play.
And that's the problem with blitzing on defense. You live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. Defense dialed up the pressure, but the offense had a better play call. They ran it away from the blitz, and that's why they were able to be successful.
Right back to the well. Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup.
When you think Texas A&M football, man, you think running the football all the way back to R.C. Slocum, a great Aggie head coach. You just want to be the more physical team, and you want to be imposing your will. This guy right here toting the rock has the ability to wear and grind on defenses. He brings that physical presence to this offense.
Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Makes the grab. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming.
And a really nice job on the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Back to pass on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Craven. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. The Aggies come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On third and short, the power run here. There he goes. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Craven. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Aggies can really attack on this second and short. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Concepcion. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
And guys, how many first downs is that? Just on this drive alone? I mean, this defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
A&M comes back out with another first down. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll send the back in motion. Quarterback making checks. To the air, it's Reed. Bringing the heat. He just missed the target on that one. Got him, put it on his body.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long.
Oh, fuck.
Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. This one is perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Tate. He's chased out of bounds inside the 15. They'll mark him out at his own 14-yard line. Not much on that kick return. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly complete. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Fires to the wideout.
But
Had the pick there, would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up third down.
This quarterback is living dangerously now. Threw a pick earlier in the game, and he almost threw another one right there. These windows are tight. He's got to be really good with his decision.
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Bought a little time. Lets it go.
bruh, get the fuck out of here. That's two in a fucking row. Riggs, catch the ball.
Instead, it'll be second down.
And that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man, he already has one interception. That was almost a second. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. We can't make those mistakes. Hard to win games when you make big mistakes.
On the move to the right and looking for a big one.
Then they don't even let me jump for that one.
Complete pass, taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the first half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find a rhythm. In this defense,
Thank you, Lee.
And they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Pulls it in. It's Bussey. Quick step and go. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
and as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
He'll take it himself. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Aggie.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Handoff to the lone back. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Pocket breaking down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Here's the handoff. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. On fourth down, looking to pass. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that lead grows even bigger. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Man, how about that? You come...
Yes, sir. It's a good day on the sticks, man. Good day on the sticks. Got the streak up, well, a little baby streak. We up to 21. That ain't nothing crazy, bro. Hey, but I appreciate y'all boys tuning in, bro. Family getting up, so I gotta get off. We'll be back on later, though. Y'all be safe. If you're going out for Valentine's Day, man, y'all be safe. Handle your business. Appreciate y'all boys, man.